Greetings, Kindred. Welcome back to our World of Darkness and another episode of Level by Level. I am Voivode Maquette, and tonight we are going to be going through the Obfuscate power of Imposters' Guise. This is a very, very interesting power, and it is a level 5 gift. So you can either take this, or you can take Cloak the Gathering, which we did in our last video. Now, Imposter's Guise is one of the few powers that has what's known as a prerequisite. This power has need of your knowledge in other disciplines to have it. So if you do wish to take this, the prerequisite is Mask of 1,000 Faces. You are going to need to be able to convince other people that you are someone else other than yourself when the necessity arises to be able to use Imposter's Guise. With some preparation, the vampire can make themselves appear as a specific individual of any build and gender. The user must carefully study the subject, otherwise the charade fails when meeting anyone with more than a casual familiarity with the person being mimicked. So this is Mask of 1,000 Faces, but it's specified. You get to choose a specific person to imitate. The cost is 1 rouse check, so it doesn't actually take that much. It's more of a mental exhaustion, as you have to learn the person's mannerisms, the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they carry themselves, their little facial expressions and tics of personality that they have that really make them who they are to other people. The dice pools for this discipline are Wits plus Obfuscate, or Manipulation plus Performance. The system states, the user must study the face to be copied for at least 5 minutes from different angles. The user requires another 10 minutes of observation to mimic the subject's voice and mannerisms. The user can only copy human appearance, not animal form. The storyteller then makes a hidden test of Wits plus Obfuscate with a difficulty of 4. A failure means that the resemblance is less than convincing, and anyone close to the person copied notices something amiss automatically. A win creates a convincing illusion, but the user must make a Manipulation plus Performance roll to impersonate speech and mannerisms. A critical win creates a perfect illusion with no further roll necessary. Since the unseen, Auspex 1 can peer the mask as per general rules. So, like I said, this is something where after intense study, after the ability to figure out how this person moves, how this person walks, making sure you get every single mannerism down, you can copy that individual using the gifts of Mask of 1,000 Faces, but on a heightened standard. Now, this is more like a person who is good at impersonations, a person who is able to mimic a chameleon. And I do see how this could come in handy in a lot of situations involving hostile takeovers, or convincing individuals that a person who has been removed from society due to a masquerade breach or something like that, somebody can go in, pretend to be them, and give an excuse why they're not going to be around. This is a power that I would personally not use on a regular basis, and I would make sure that no one knew I had the ability to do this. Now, I could also see individuals using this as a party trick. This could be fun in Elysiums for games and things like that, because sometimes vampires get bored too. The duration is 1 scene, so after you're able to get away with what you're trying to do, it needs to be dropped and it needs to be moved on, because again, this is something that is probably going to take a lot of mental exhaustion, not to put your own little spin on how your character is going to act. So this is again one of those powers that I have not personally seen in game yet in Thicker Than Water, and I would love to hear some stories on how Imposter's Guise has helped you out as players, and what interesting things have your players done. That's kind of what I'm asking the storytellers. I am Voivode Maquette, and this is Our World of Darkness, and this has been the playlist for Obfuscate for Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition, and we have just gone over Impostor's Guise. Class dismissed.